meet you, teacher
Hi, nice to
Camilla.
meet you. Yes, I'm teacher Camilla. Hello, Shin. Am I correct?
Yeah, you're correct about my
Hi,
name.
Shin. Oh, that's great. Hi, Shin. How are you?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Well, yeah, this
Mm-mm.
is going to be our free class to get first class
Y-
together, right?
yeah, it's our
Mhm.
first class.
Okay.
Mm.
Well, Shin, how's the weather in Korea?
It's rainy season here now,
Oh, okay.
so it's raining. Mm-mm.
Are you enjoying the weather somehow?
No, it's very convenient. It's very inconvenient, I
Oh, it's
think.
very inconvenient.
Because I cannot
Mhm.
ride my bicycle.
Uh-huh.
I cannot do something outside, so
Mhm.
I hate
uh,
raining.
oh, you hate rainy days.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I
I hope
really hate
that
rainy days.
Okay, I hope that somehow you'll find joy behind raining.
Yeah,
uh,
maybe.
let's hope for that. Well, okay. Anyway, I am okay. Oh, what do you like us to talk about today?
I wanna talk about what you wanna talk about.
Hmm. It's up to you. Would you like to have an article or would you like to have a free talking class?
Anything is fine with me. So just I want you to pick
Okay.
up
So,
one topic for us
okay.
today.
Okay. Would you like to talk about your hobby?
Aside from hobby, what else?
Mhm.
Mm.
Family
Aside
or
from family,
traveling?
aside from traveling, what else?
Uh-huh. Okay. How about your work?
Aside from my work, what else?
Okay. I'm a bit running out of ideas because this is going to be our first class, so I don't know you
Mm-mm.
that much yet. Okay. Would you like us to use your free talking book if you want?
Yeah, how about your previous jobs?
Oh, sure, why not? Okay, what would
Yeah,
you like to learn about my previous job? Okay,
I just
so,
wanna listen. I just wanna
oh,
hear.
okay. Well, I graduated as a teacher and I got my license. And
Mm,
after I got my license, I started teaching. Okay, during my first year, I taught Filipino students.
mm, mm,
Yeah, in a classroom setting.
mm,
So yeah, I thought I was an advisor for a kindergarten and
mm.
a preschool class for a year.
Yeah,
And then after that, I started teaching Arabs.
Arabs,
Arabs, yeah.
Arabic people. You mean?
Yes.
Uh,
Arabs. Okay. Uh-huh.
uh, uh.
And then after that, oh, I worked there for a year. I worked for my previous company for a year. And then when there was a problem with students coming here in the Philippines, um, I
You,
also was
mm,
involved in the problem because
mm.
I got few students. So I decided to look for another job, and so
Mm.
I'm here at Mint.
What kind of
Yeah.
problem?
Oh, because there was a time, I think it was late last year, when Arabs had a difficulty in coming to the Philippines.
Mm,
And so I
mm.
also got a problem with my number of students because some of my students needed to go back
Uh,
in Saudi, and then there were few who comes here in the Philippines.
uh,
And our company is only offering man to man. We
uh,
didn't have like an online teaching, and that's why
mm,
when we had a problem with the student count,
mm,
and so I decided to look for another job, and
mm,
then I heard about Mint, and so I tried my luck
Mm.
And yeah, luckily I'm here.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So
Mm-mm.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
sounds
when I
great.
was still when I was still studying, I also experienced teaching Korean students. It was
Mm.
my part-time job,
Mm.
but most of the time I handled um, what do you call this? Elementary school students.
In Philippines?
Hmm. Yes.
Not online?
It was online.
Mm. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, but I only stayed in that company for like months because
Mm.
I wasn't able to handle or balance my time with my studies
Mm.
and my
Mm.
work and my family.
Mm.
So my husband asked me to
Mm.
think about my priority, and so I chose my family and studies.
Mm.
And that's why I had to give up
Mm.
my work that time
Mm-mm.
to focus on my studies more because that time I was a graduating student.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's why I really needed to take much time for my
Mm.
requirements in school.
Mm-mm.
And yeah, that time I wasn't able to have time, a lot of time with my son.
Yeah.
And I really missed my son so much because I only get to see him when he's sleeping. And
Mm.
when I wake up, he's not at home anymore because he goes to school. And when he
Mm.
comes home, I'm not yet there. So we only see each other for like during weekends. And during weekends, I
Mm.
also got to do my school requirements.
Mm-mm.
And yeah, that's very hard. It was a challenging part for me. It was a challenging moment.
Mm-mm.
And so there. So when I graduated, I took my licensure examination.
Yeah.
Yeah, and luckily I passed, and I decided to practice my profession right away.
Mm-mm.
And yeah, that's it for my job.
So at that time,
Uh-huh.
who took care of your child?
Oh, it was my mom.
Oh.
And luckily until now, my mom is the one who's looking after him.
Mom on your
Mhm.
side, not on your
Yes.
husband's side.
No. It's
Yeah.
my mom. And
Mm.
my mom actually is, that time my mom was a medical technician,
Mm-mm.
and she retired
Mm-mm.
because that time she's also the she was also 60 years old, I think.
Mm.
And so she retired, and but it didn't stop her from working because now her work is my son.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's the one who's looking after my son.
Mm.
Yeah, my mom is living with us now.
Oh.
Mm, yeah,
Yeah.
lucky me, right?
Yeah. You got
Uh-huh.
lucky to have
Yes, I
your
am
mom in
lucky.
your house.
Yes, I am very lucky.
Yeah, I
So,
think
yeah.
so.
Would you like to ask me anything?
Anything.
Anything? Yeah, you can ask me anything.
Teacher Camila,
Oh, sure. What?
I have a question
Mhm.
about English expressions.
Uh huh.
Like, well, my question is like,
Mhm.
actually, my kid just, my kids just got in my room and then
Mhm.
got out of my room. Mm. Anyway,
Uh huh.
my question is, what's the difference between view and
Okay.
scenery
View.
and view
Mhm.
and
Uh
scenery
huh.
and landscape? What's the
Oh.
difference?
Okay. Between view and scenery. Okay. Let's focus between view and scenery first. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
I get
Uh.
confused all the time.
Mhm. View is like
Mm-mm.
a nature thing.
A nature thing,
Okay.
beautiful
Yeah.
view,
View. Uh huh. It's more
something
of
like that.
natural.
Beautiful view of beaches in Philippines. Make sense?
Beautiful view. Oh, sometimes it also depends on how you're going to use it.
How?
Uh-huh. Like um view is what we experience. It's what we how do I call this? View is what people
Mm.
experience. They look
View
at it,
is
yeah,
view is what people experience.
yeah. Like, does it make sense? Actually, in some dictionaries,
Uh-uh.
views and scenery are synonyms.
Yeah, synonym.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
they are very similar. However,
Mm-mm.
okay, they say that um,
Mm.
the example, the sentence, the view from my
Mm-mm.
house is beautiful.
Mm-mm.
Okay,
View
but
from my
you
house is beautiful.
beautiful. That's
Mm-mm.
an example. Okay, you cannot say the scenery from my house is beautiful. So it's like it's the two words can be used to describe the same place,
Mm.
but you cannot use them
Mm.
interchangeable, interchangeably.
So, what kind of situation can I use view and scenery?
View and scenery. Um, I think, for example, okay,
Yeah.
the, the scenery. Oh, your question is really tricky, to be honest, and it's really making me think
Mm.
because, based from what I know, because my answer a while ago was based from what I know.
Mm.
Okay, like view, scenery, and scene, they sound the same,
Mm-mm.
but there seem to be differences when you actually speak or write about those things.
Oh, okay,
Uh,
okay,
mhm,
okay. How about this?
mhm,
Uh, I say some English sentence, and then you can see if there's something wrong with the sentence.
mm.
Okay.
Okay, let's try.
Oh, okay. Um, the view, the the beautiful view of the beach was amazing. Does it make sense?
It does.
How about this? The beautiful scenery of the beach was amazing. Does it make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does. Yeah,
uh,
like
they are
okay.
interchangeable, right?
In some context, but not in all aspects.
Uh,
Okay, like when we say scenery, it's a general appearance of a place,
yeah, general a
or
place of
like
a place. Yeah.
it's a specific feature that gives an
Mm,
impression.
mm-mm,
That gives an impression.
mm.
Wherein, if you say view, it's a range of your vision.
Ah,
Like for
ah,
example, yeah,
ah.
if you're standing now in whatever place you are in wherever you are right now,
Mm-mm.
everything that you see is a view.
Mm.
Okay,
So,
and scenery, I think, is a general appearance of the place, something that gives character to that place, gives you an impression.
mm.
Does it
So,
make sense?
it's kind of hard to understand,
Confusing.
but okay, okay, okay. I'm gonna say a sentence and then see if there's
Mhm.
something wrong with my sentence.
Okay.
Okay. Now the how can I say the view.
Mhm.
You mean the view the world? I can use the word. How can I say? I can use this word. Mm,
You
only
can.
only only what I can see, right? With my eyes.
Yes,
It's
I
really.
think
Uh,
I think it is. Like view is something that is not beyond, because scenery is beyond what you see. Like the
yeah.
interpretation of what you can see, whereas view is what your naked eyes could see. A view
Mm,
of people maybe, because it's what you can see.
mm.
Mhm.
So how
I
about
think.
this? How about this?
Uh-huh.
The the beautiful view, the beautiful view from my house is the same sentence that you said before, right?
The beautiful view in my house and the beautiful scenery outside my house.
The beautiful
Is that what you
view,
mean?
the beautiful view from my house,
Mhm.
the beautiful
Mm.
view from my house
Mhm.
is amazing. The beautiful scenery from my house is amazing.
The beautiful view from
Um,
my house is amazing. It's
it's
okay. Okay. I'll give you an example again.
yeah, yeah, okay, okay.
It's a bit confusing because, yeah, like what I've said, some dictionaries use, yeah, views and scenery as synonyms.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if we're going to
Synonym.
really look beyond the meaning of it,
Mm-mm.
there's quite a difference. Like saying beautiful and pretty, right?
Mm-mm.
It's the same. Like it's
You're
the same as
beautiful.
that.
You're
Beautiful and
pretty.
oh, when we say beautiful, it means the physical appearance.
Yeah, right.
But when we say pretty, it's more than just what you can see. Example, it's more than just what you see. It includes the
Characteristic,
attitude, the character, yeah, character of a person.
personality.
So yes, exactly. So if you'll say someone is beautiful, you're just looking at the physical aspect of that person. Where else if you're going to say you are pretty, it means that you're not just looking at the physical appearance, you're also portraying to the personality and
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
characteristic of the person.
Mm-mm.
Okay, now let's go back to your question. Okay. Uh-huh. For example, you can live in a location. You can live in a location with a beautiful scenery.
Mm.
Example, the rainforest or maybe a valley.
Mm-mm.
But you could have, it depends on a person's perspective. You
Mm.
can say that you have a
Mm-mm.
terrible view because of the large trees blocking your window. So that's
Uh-uh.
your view
Mm-mm.
because
Yeah.
that's what you can see,
Uh-uh.
right?
Ah. Ah. Okay, go on, go on. Go on.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh. Now, example, you could have also incredible view
Mm.
because of the large windows around your house and nothing is blocking it.
Mm-mm.
Or you can say you have a horrible scenery because what is in the place is the example a waste disposal area.
Excuse me, what did you say? Say again, please.
Horrible scenery because for
Horrible
example
scenery. What do you mean?
example of horrible like
Horrible.
I'm just
You mean?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
horrible.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Like example because there is a waste disposal outside your backyard.
Mm-mm.
So that's a horrible scenery.
Mm-mm.
Mhm. Did you get what I
You
mean?
mean what I understand from you is
Mhm.
someone
Mhm.
your big head your big head block my view. It makes sense, right? But
Mhm.
your big head block my scenery. It doesn't make any sense, right?
Mhm.
Am I right?
Like your big head block the beautiful view, you said?
My view, my view.
Your view.
Mm-mm,
Yes, because it's covering what you want to see.
mm-mm. But it doesn't make
Mhm.
any sense for me to say you block my scenery, right?
Yes.
Mm, yeah, I think I can understand. Mm-mm.
Mhm. But that difference is only for like people who are very conscious about the words they use,
Yeah.
because for common, I mean, for ordinary people,
Mm,
they usually interchange it.
mm.
Mhm.
Okay, and then how about the difference between view and scenery and landscape
View, okay, view, scenery,
and
and
landscape?
okay, when we say landscape,
Mm-mm.
I think, okay, give me some time to think about it,
Oh, okay,
okay?
okay, okay, okay. Take
Uh-huh.
your time. Mm.
Because I think if we say landscape, mm, there are interchangeable, I think. But
Mm-mm.
but when we say landscape, I think it's more of a
Mm.
natural geography,
Natural geography.
like valleys, mountains.
Valleys, mountain.
Although, yeah, landscape could be also. Is it possible? It is possible that landscapes are man-made.
Man-made.
Yeah, because there are landscapes that are man-made. Example, a garden.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. It okay. Landscape actually is a picture, like it represents a natural inland scenery. Oh, I use scenery in the sentence. Uh-huh. Oh, you have a very tricky question, to be
And
honest.
but
Yeah. Now
but
I'm a bit puzzled and
yeah, but
a bit
sometimes
confused
I
because,
got confused.
yeah.
Yeah.
hmm Because the key to explain a term is not by using the term again,
Mm.
right?
Mm-mm.
If you can't define a word
Mm.
using the same word,
Mm. Mm.
correct?
Yeah.
hmm
Mm-mm.
And like what I said, scenery
Mm-mm.
is what do you call this? It could be natural
Mm-mm.
or sometimes um, uh, fictional in a sense that people
Fictional in
could,
a sense.
yeah,
Uh-uh.
uh fictional in a sense that
Mm.
you could, um,
Imagine.
what do you call it? N- Imagine or
Mm.
alter some things about it.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Wherein, when we say landscape, it's more of a natural inhabitants or yeah, natural geography thing.
Mm-mm.
I'm to be honest, I'm not sure if I'm clearing your mind out or I'm just adding to your confusion.
Mm-mm.
I think
Uh,
I'm adding to your confusion.
mm. No,
Somehow.
no, no, no.
Yeah.
But I
Mhm.
guess those three
Mhm.
are really hard to define, I guess.
Not hard to define because we can define them using our own words,
Mm.
but maybe the right word to describe it is it's hard to differentiate.
Hard to differentiate.
Yeah,
Mm.
differentiate scenery from
Mm.
view and scenery. It's a bit easier, but when
Mm.
you're going to include landscape,
Mm-mm.
it's a bit confusing. It would
Hey,
be more confusing.
hey, does it make sense when I say like the landscape
Mhm.
of the sunset was amazing? Does it make sense? The landscape of the of the beach was amazing.
I don't think so.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a little bit
But
weird, right?
yeah,
Mm.
but yeah, but you can use view or scenery in that context. But
Mm-mm.
landscape, I think,
Mm-mm.
is not a proper term
Mm-mm. In that
to
sentence.
this in that sentence. Yeah, in that aspect.
Uh-uh. Uh-uh. Right, right,
Mhm. Oh, if
right.
I may ask, Shin,
Mm.
uh-huh,
Mm.
why are you curious about these differences?
What
Do
are you
you
what?
why are you
Mm.
um
Curious about these
yeah,
three
why are you
words?
curious about, yeah, do you use it often or
When I
it
when
just
I when
came
I
out into your mind? Mhm.
when I say something, I can understand. I can understand when I hold when I hear these three words. I can understand when I hear, but uh, there are times say when I describe something beautiful in
Mhm.
English, I get confused about which one I can
Which one
use.
to use?
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Well, that is really a tricky and
Mm-mm.
very informative question because I myself, to be honest,
Mm-mm.
was shocked with your question because,
Mm-mm.
yeah, to be honest, I'm not familiar with the exact differences. Though
Mm.
I, though I know that there are,
Mm. I think
but
I
what I
think
know is that they are more of similar than different.
yeah,
There are
yeah.
more similarities than that of the difference.
Mm.
Mhm.
Uh, I
But
think
yeah.
I think you can
Mhm.
tell when you hear the sentence, right?
Mhm.
But it's really hard for you to explain.
Explain.
Yeah.
Yeah. There are those kind. There are those times when it's easier to say it and or hear it because you'll know that, oh, there's something wrong with it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it's better if you're going to use this word rather than this one.
Mm.
But if you're going to analyze it
Mm.
carefully, you'll see that somehow the words are a bit similar.
Right, right.
Hmm. Like what I've said a while back, when we say view, it's what the eye can see. And
Yeah.
scenery is what we experience, and those things, those differentiation that I've mentioned. And
Yeah.
for landscape, I think it's more of a natural geography, like what I've said.
Mm.
It's a more of natural thing, like mountains, valleys. These are not people made, right?
Mm.
But there are times when people also do landscapes. That's why we have landscaping, right? Example, in a school backyard,
Yeah.
there are landscape. But if you could imagine a landscape at a school
Mm.
backyard,
Mm.
you can observe that they are trying to, they're making a landscape,
Mm.
they are trying to conceptualize something that is close to nature,
Mm.
right?
Yeah, yeah. Right, right, right. Oh. Anyway, it's
Oh,
really tricky,
Shane, I'm
right?
really sorry if I can't
No,
explain
no,
it
no, no.
so much. Though I'm really trying my best.
Ah, yeah, I know,
Yeah.
and I think I can tell. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
I can tell difference, maybe. Mm-mm.
Maybe. But
No,
there are
no, no,
sceneries.
no, no.
Yeah,
Definitely. Mm-mm.
definitely. Uh-huh. But there are sceneries that are because of landscapes, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, that it's very confusing.
Mm.
Maybe later after class, I'll look for it in the internet and
Mm-mm.
look really on what the difference of each is,
Mm.
or what are the differences of it, and
Mm-mm.
maybe if it could help, I will just place it in the
Mm.
um, comment part. Is that okay?
Oh yeah. Well, thank you, thank you. Mm-mm.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay, no problem about that. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Anyway, we ran out of time.
Yeah, we are running out of
Yeah.
time. Mm-mm.
Yeah, we're running out of time. Well, anyway, thank you very much again
Yeah.
for that question. It made
Yeah.
me think.
No, no. Nice
Yeah.
talking to you, and I
Uh,
had a really fun. Mm-mm.
oh, thank you very much, Shin. Oh, well,
Yeah.
since you're a part of my evaluation team, I hope that you could somehow leave a comment
Uh.
on my evaluation part. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Shin. Nice
Yeah.
talking to you, and I hope to talk to you again sometime.
Okay.
Goodbye,
Okay.
Shin.
Yeah. Bye. Bye. Enjoy
Bye
the
bye.
rest of your day. Bye. Bye.
You too.
Yeah.